What's up, guys? We're the Sayin Society. You have myself, Jachik, Justman, and Jagad. This is our weekly anime and manga discussion, episode 36.
36.
So we're going to be talking about Vinland Saga, the anime and the manga. We're going to talk about My Hero, Black Clover, Gachiakuta, and Jujutsu Kaisen. One
Chainsaw
Piece. And Chainsaw Man.
Oh, Chainsaw
And
Man, yeah,
Man,
Chainsaw
right,
Man.
And Chainsaw Man. One Piece is on break this week, so
We'll save you guys 30
There goes
minutes.
1 hour. Of
Yeah.
our
1
podcast.
hour of the podcast gone right there.
We'll start with Vinland.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to start with the Vinland
Episode.
episode.
What was the episode first?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Basically, it's just going forward with Knut's plan. And you know how the ends justify the means?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
He's kind of just talking about how he's going to use Kito's farm as... Well, like, first they're saying, like, oh, we don't know, like, how we're going to get... Like, how we're going to pay for all these, like, troops and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, oh, we can't really acquire new land. And, like, they're, like, trying to, like, figure it out.
Like the finances.
And then, but
yeah.
then Kito comes, right? So when
Yeah.
Kito's there, they're like, oh, like, we can just, you know...
Yoink this
Take
man.
it,
yeah,
shit.
take your
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
And then they're trying to orchestrate a way for them to like take his shit in a way where
it's like amicable.
yeah,
kind of?
where like it's
Yeah.
legally like it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So then, you know his son's trying to become a warrior and stuff.
Yeah, and he's a
Mhm.
dumbass.
Yeah. So then Wolf pays some guy to just like trash on him because
Yeah.
you know how like last episode he was trying to cut the pig
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
and he couldn't cut
just
the
couldn't do
pig.
shit. Yeah.
They're just roasting the shit out of him and they're just like yo like. They're like, yo, I heard the chef needs some help at the back.
yeah.
And, like maybe you can apply for that job.
Yeah.
And then he's like, wait, you can't even cut a pig. Never mind. Like, how are you supposed
Just
to be
roasting
helpful?
him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're literally just tearing him apart. He gets chapped and he's like, yo, you guys humiliated me. You guys disrespected me. Like, I'm going to fight you like a man. Let's duel right now.
And
So then they decide to duel. And Wolf shoots a penny in the guy's eye at the moment of impact,
Mm.
like when they're about to clash.
yeah.
And then he cuts him straight through his throat.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And then his older brother realizes like something's up because he
Yeah,
knows like
Thorgal?
he knows like his brother is weak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then he takes a look at the body afterwards and he's like, oh, there's like a cut in his eye.
Yeah.
Like somebody shot a penny at him. And then so he starts like thinking like, oh shit, like something's going down that he
Mhm.
doesn't really know about. And then the king's guards or whoever, they start coming and they're expecting Kito's youngest son to be dead.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, what the hell? Like this guy's still alive. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
Like what's up? Because like they had a bunch of his boys pull up and try to kill him.
Yeah.
But then
Mhm.
his older brother stepped in.
Yeah.
And he just and you
Murks out
see him
everyone.
and you see him just tearing these guys apart.
Yeah.
Like
he's a beast.
yeah, like
Yeah,
he's a beast. Like
He's
you
a
watch
beast.
this and you're just like, kid, maybe don't mess with this guy.
Yeah, yeah,
you know? So yeah, and then he's like, yo, they can't even say it's unfair. It was 5-on-1. I just pulled up to help out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then they basically hide away on Leaf's ship
Yeah.
to get home.
Mhm.
And they can't find him. And then Knut's kind of like, yo, it doesn't matter if he's there or not. We're going to pull up. And
And take his
either way,
mind.
we're taking his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
So
kind of building up. It's about to come to this.
we're going to see Knut and
climax.
Thorfinn
Yeah.
hopefully meet,
up.
right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That'd be
Yeah, but it was mainly like a build up. Like the fight was cool. Just watching
Yeah.
his older Thorgil just like kill everyone. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool. But other than that, it was basically just set up.
All
Yeah.
right. So Vinland Saga manga.
This was like the same thing.
Yeah,
this- Yeah.
it was.
Same thing.
Well,
same
because this
thing.
was like we knew what Hild was gonna do from last
Yeah.
chapter.
Yeah.
And now it was just kind of like okay, like have that go down and let's see what's happening next.
But I didn't think it was gonna play out the way it did.
Yeah, no.
What do you mean?
Like the way Ivar was all of a sudden like, oh, I don't want to be the cause of
The
war.
cause of war.
I don't want to do any
You
of
didn't
this.
see that from last chapter?
No, I was like, he was like about it. Like he was like, fuck
No,
it.
'cause
Let me
cause
just.
last
let me
chapter
just.
he realized that
No, he did.
his brother's been wrongfully trying to
do shit.
cause
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And Ivar he's just dumb, so he's going
Feeding
with it because he
into
thought
it, yeah.
that's he was feeding into it because he thought
Yeah.
that's what was supposed to be right.
Yeah.
And then he realized that shit like this war is only happening because of him.
I don't think he realized it in last chapter. Did
No,
he?
but like that was like the start of it. Like you could tell.
Yeah. But like I felt like it was kind of a little off with his character because he was like so into war that he should have been like leaned into it and been like,
Yeah.
yeah, fucking him down.
Like maybe
Well,
maybe
but
not
he
like
was,
on,
he was
like,
coming from a good place though.
sure.
Because
no, but
he
it was just
like,
kind of immediate. Like he was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm wrong, and then it just
I feel like he
completely shifted.
maybe questioned it a
Well,
little bit.
Yeah.
you know because originally he just thought like okay like he's thinking about the safety of his people and he's
Okay.
kind of like okay he's doing it out of fear like oh we should kill these guys.
But
before
when
they-
he's
before
when
they
he's
kill us.
but when he's thinking extremes, you expect him to like lean more into the extreme
Yeah,
side rather
yeah.
than just like back up and,
And
be
yeah.
like, yo, you know
even-
what? I wasn't actually trying to be the cause of
Yeah,
war.
and
type of
even
shit.
yo, no,
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like he would have leaned or should have leaned a little bit more into like actually being okay with being the cause of war
think
or
so?
some shit
Yeah,
because of the safety of his people.
I kind of like that. Like he wasn't just so far gone. Like he was just he
Sure.
wasn't like, oh, like we gotta just screw these guys. Like he wasn't like just racist, I guess. Like
Yeah.
you know.
No, but
He was like, because he just wanted to look out for his people. He thought that these guys were a threat,
yeah.
and he just misinterpreted the whole thing. And he's been
But his intentions from the beginning were never, yo, let me protect my people. When he joined the ship, he was like, yo, I'm a warrior. I'm gonna fight some people.
Yeah.
Those were his intentions
I
from the
mean,
beginning.
his intentions were to fight because he thought like
He even
it's
smuggled
weak
a
if you
weapon.
don't, and
He
that's
even
kind of like
smuggled
a
a weapon, you know?
but like that's like just a Viking thing. Like if you don't fight, you're
Yeah,
considered
yeah,
weak,
yeah.
right?
But again,
So
like,
that's
so
just-
him being like, oh, I don't want to be the cause of war, is that shift in Viking mentality that took Thorfinn so long to see, took so many other people,
Yeah.
Hild so long to see,
But-
that he was just able to see it in like a second, like, oh yeah, I'm wrong.
but
you
this
know,
is
Yeah.
like that doesn't that
it wasn't
ki-
in a
it's-
second though. It was
it
just
it was in the
Like, I
how long?
guess,
Yeah,
I guess
it
it
was
was
what
quick,
2
sure.
seconds? Like how long it was?
Sure,
1 second,
sure.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
You know,
it
where
was-
it took
was
other
quick,
characters
but
way longer, he was able to just do that all of a sudden.
I don't think it was the same though, because with Thorfinn's issue was he was so bent on revenge.
Yeah,
He didn't care
yeah, yeah.
about war. He didn't care about what was happening.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
And he's also a kid. Like he doesn't. He
But it
didn't.
also comes from that.
Ivar's a
Like,
grown man.
it
right?
also comes from that like Viking thing of like dies warriors go to Valhalla. That's
Yeah.
been ingrained in them.
But
since little
anyone,
kids.
but anyone that's on his expedition to go to Vinland
yeah,
got rid of that.
but he
They're-
did
they're
not though.
there to
we
be like,
we
"We're
know
gonna
that
go
he
to
did,
Valhalla.
but we know that
But yeah,
did
he didn't.
because he smuggled a sword onto the ship.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's because he didn't want to get caught lacking. Like he was like, oh, we need to have some type of protecting like weapon or something,
Your protecting weapon is
Right.
Thorfinn.
Yeah,
which he didn't believe in. Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
He still
But, like,
doesn't because
me-
Thorfinn
to
pulls
me,
up
though-
on him and he's like,
To
"What are
me
you
though,
gonna do?"
since last chapter,
yeah,
this was more about where it's taking Hild's character rather than what's happening with Ivar's character.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So having Ivar's character be like this, like it's adding more to him. So
Yeah.
yeah.
because like we were thinking, okay, maybe Hild's gonna kill him and Hild's gonna have to leave the group,
yeah,
right? But now, because with Ivar gone and Hild gone, their group would have been like basically all they had left for fight in terms of fighting force is Thorfinn.
and they have Einar.
He's not a
He
fighter.
can kind of fight.
He's not really a fighter.
He is.
Yeah,
he's
Yeah.
not.
He's kind of a fighter.
he's
Sure.
alright.
I think he could take Ivar.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think so.
No, I don't think so. But like that's what I mean. Like having him have that shift, and Thorfinn come in and
Yeah.
save him like in this chapter.
Yeah.
Hild still ran off because she's on a mission.
Part 2 of her plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
So I
want
to see how that plays out.
to the new people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's
Yeah.
gonna.
But
kill
I
the-
kind
The
of
shaman probably.
the shaman. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping that Thorfinn would have shown some shit in front of Ivar though.
catch one of the bullets.
The arrows.
That would
Yeah.
actually been kind of
That would
cool.
have been crazy.
some crazy shit.
He'd be
you
like,
know?
not today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been insane. But
I really like the way his character took a turn though. It wasn't to me. It wasn't abrupt in that way.
it,
Just
I
'cause we
felt
had-
like it was
'cause we had-
semi abrupt.
it was.
Well, he
yeah.
took a month break, right?
Okay,
And
but
then-
that's
that's
real
No, I know.
lifetime,
Yeah,
my friend.
that's
I know,
not-
I know. No, but what I mean is like we had time to. I'll check. Never mind.
That's up. Yeah.
We-
just
we
double
had-
checking.
Like I'm saying, like we had time to sit on the last couple of chapters.
Yeah,
And like we knew, like I don't know, I didn't see him going like full on into it like that after he found out.
Well, he
that,
doesn't. He doesn't have to go
you know?
full on
Yeah.
into it, but the fact that he was just instantly like
oh yeah, you're right.
out of it, like he was like he backed off completely.
Yeah,
Like that's what
yeah.
it felt like to me.
That's exactly what it felt like.
Like let's just say he's like the 50-50 of the people. Thorfinn's completely over here and his
Yeah.
brother's completely over here.
Yeah.
I felt like he completely just went over here. Like
You think so?
immediately. That's what it felt
Yeah.
like when he backed off completely.
Yeah, because if he himself already doesn't acknowledge Thorfinn
Yeah.
as like a leader or
Yeah.
a warrior,
Yeah.
so then he shouldn't have been like, oh
But
yeah, like
it's like where it's coming from though.
because it's coming from his brother.
No, yeah, like one, because he's dumb. He's just following whatever his brother was saying because he knows his
Yeah.
brother's smart.
Yeah,
But his brother was just feeding into this to like pump him up to be the leader because he
Yeah.
thought he wanted to be the leader,
yeah,
Mhm.
right? And then once he realized that his brother's been doing shit just because of him, and his brother's been pumping this beef between both the
Besides,
yeah yeah. That's where he realized, and he's like, "Hey, like we shouldn't be doing this." Just like he didn't want to be the cause of war. he'll take part in war to save his people, but he doesn't want to be the cause of the war. And that's a very big distinction to make.
No, but even then, like
right?
we've seen basically
but
throughout of Vinland
think
Saga.
Think about it like as like a soldier for any army. Like you don't want to be
Yeah.
the cause of the war, but you'll go to war for your country or whatever.
But if you look at like all these
Right,
other
'cause if-
Vikings, they're all like just down. They don't even care if they're the cause of war.
No, cause I mean, but if you really wanted to, he would have killed those guys like instantly. We've seen from like the beginning of the arc that like
Yeah.
he didn't respond right away. It was like a gradual thing where he was like, yeah, we should do this, and then there was some pushback from
Right.
Thorfinn.
No, but like
and
yeah,
it was kind of leading
But
up
that's
there.
what I mean. He gradually moved to one
But he was-
side. Then all of a sudden he instantly just went back the
'Cause he
other
was,
way.
but
It should have been gradually back down.
But the
Yeah.
fact that it was gradually going up, it kind of means like he wasn't just an extremist. He was just getting pushed there. He was getting his back pushed against the wall.
But
where
he
eventually
already,
he had to swing his sword and cut that dude's hand off.
but he did have those sort of views, like prior to even joining his crew. The whole smuggling the sword thing. You know what I mean? He was never that.
Like he was never like the peaceful guy.
No, he
but
wasn't.
But again, like you being the cause of a war is different from you going to war for your country. Those are two completely different things.
They don't even have a country, so you're like
Well, they're this little
their little
village that they
settlement.
made.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's their
Settlement.
country.
But-
like, you know.
I don't know. It felt a little too quick. Like
Yeah.
again, to me, it was like he was the 50-50 of the people,
Yeah.
and like his brother was a
Like,
complete extreme,
'kay.
and Thorfinn was there.
You think they should have done another chapter, and then that chapter it would have been
Well,
cool
they
if he
didn't-
No,
stepped
we
they
didn't
could have
have
done
to-
it in this chapter where it was like a gradual change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
like
have
he
it
could
where,
have
like, Thorfinn
questioned
steps
it.
in, they have more talks, and like he saves them, whatever.
There could have been questions. He could have questioned himself. He
yeah.
could have questioned his brother. He could have questioned
bit
like
more-
everything.
a little
that
bit more
was happening.
dialogue.
Yeah, internal dialogue,
Yeah.
like, you know, been like, okay, what have I been doing this entire time?
Yeah, yeah,
Some sort of self reflection.
yeah. There you go.
Anything.
So if you get that later, then would that be all good?
But like, why later?
Because
Yeah.
because that's like a
Like, you're in a flashback. to
well,
like,
not a flashback. It's just from like a story perspective. They switched off of him and went to Hild, and
yeah,
as soon as Thorfinn pulled up,
yeah.
Mhm.
he could be like kind of sitting there like, what the hell have I been doing? Like
This
just like
entire time.
yeah.
Then it makes
I
sense.
guess, yeah.
Right.
Then it makes sense. All right,
My Hero.
Wait.
Boku no My Hero.
What?
Let's talk about Hild's
Oh.
plan.
Oh yeah.
let's
What?
let's
I
talk
mean,
about where
she's-
she's
Well, her
going.
plan's like straightforward.
Straightforward.
you
She's
thi-
pulling up
well,
on the guy.
Kill
Shaman.
Ivar, kill Shaman.
There you go.
But you think
The
she's,
Shaman
you
King.
think she's gonna
Yeah, you could be the one.
you think she's gonna kill him though, or you think that Thorfinn or anyone's gonna like be able to save
I
him?
think Thorfinn's fast enough to get there in time.
Yeah.
And
But
save
like I don't know. At the same time,
And this time,
You think
he's
he
gonna
takes-
catch the bullet.
You
He's
think
gonna-
you think he takes the bullet for the shaman?
Potentially, who knows?
Because
Maybe
the
he
thing
doesn't
is,
catch it, but like
if she kills the
injures him in
shaman,
some
that's
way?
gonna be detrimental.
yeah, that's GG if they kill
Yeah.
the Shaman.
Yeah.
So like
'Cause
Thorfinn kind of has
you know
to
she has
pull up.
poison in her arrows too.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Thorfinn kind of has to pull up and like
Yeah, he
catch
has
that.
to.
And you know how like based on like history and shit, you're saying like how he dies at one point.
Thorfinn.
So how are you gonna?
Thorfinn?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
When does Thorfinn die?
No,
History.
Thorfinn.
Spoiler.
Thorfinn
The
goes
same
back.
shit.
He
Manga's- the
Thorfinn,
manga
Thorfinn
con-
goes back to
conversation.
Iceland.
Huh?
Thorfinn goes back to Iceland.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In like history, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little
Because I was
spoiler,
thinking
bro.
like if he gets hit,
It's history, man.
history
it's
spoiler.
yeah, it's not.
a
Yeah, like
little
what are you talking
spoiler.
about, bro? I was just thinking like because like, he can get hit by that arrow, and then that can kind of
Cause
Be
his
like-
retreat
could-
to Iceland.
They
maybe
could
not retreat to Iceland, but like because he doesn't have to really follow it exactly the same
they
way.
could play
and
this
have him
out.
die off.
So in history, what made the Thorfinn and his group leave was a sickness that they caused
yeah,
towards the natives.
Yeah.
So they could play it in a way that this poison is actually just a sickness,
okay,
But I think
right?
Yeah.
the sickness is gonna be war,
Yeah, and that could also be war, right? Like
like metaphorical sickness.
yeah.
yeah,
As in like
and,
this
and I can
madness
see,
of war,
and I can,
which
and I can
they've
see
been trying to
Thorfinn-
escape, and they fed it
yeah,
into them.
and Thorfinn
Which
can
that
be
would be
like,
dope.
I don't,
Like,
I
that
don't
would
wanna, I don't want to spread war to like
yeah,
other
and that would work. That would work
civilizations.
so well with the overall theme of Vinland Saga and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
yeah.
can go back.
Okay, so my hero.
Boku no My Hero Academia.
Can we just
Um,
skip it
Up to you, my friend.
respectfully?
Respectfully.
You're a co-host, my friend. This is up to you. If you want to skip
No,
it,
I'm
skip
just
it.
kidding.
Nah, we'll talk about it. What even happened this chapter? Same thing.
Well,
that
they had
happened.
what are they, Machia?
yeah,
Makia?
yeah,
Machia?
Makia, yeah.
He's kind of just like, oh, I always heard your voice, and I stopped hearing your voice, even though it's from the person.
Yeah,
It was still your voice,
yeah.
but like you stopped talking to me.
Yeah.
I like
Shinzo.
Shinzo. His
Yeah.
dialogue was kind of
It's
nice.
cool.
It was.
He was like, if I have to be, I'll be a little bit villainous to
yeah.
get the job done or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I fuck with that.
And then,
But I didn't like how later he was like, "I'm not doing this. Like this is something that comes from the heart."
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
No,
After
no.
he, like,
Because
cause
he
like
was-
that was cool, and then he went
But
over
the-
and said
the
that,
thing
and
is,
I was
the
just
reason
like,
why he said that was because he was acknowledging like the
Well,
the weakness of his quirk,
yeah,
because he wasn't able to stop Midoriya
Deku and
Yeah.
Makia from saying certain things.
from doing certain things. Like
Yeah.
he's like, I can like control what they hear and how
Yeah.
they act, but I can't control what's in their heart.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if their like will or heart is
Which
stronger,
like it made sense, but it was just like it was just
no, that made perfect sense.
why did that realization hit now?
Because there's the second person.
This is the second person
Like the
that
first
ever.
time,
Oh.
Midoriya, he thought it was just like a one-off thing, and then the second time it
Mhm.
happened, then that's how he realized that this is an issue of my quirk.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Mid-war.
Mid-war, yeah.
But yeah, no, I like that line. Like you don't
Yeah.
have many heroes that will be like, I'll blur the lines,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's some vigilante shit.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. And then I guess you just get
Everyone fighting.
everyone, all them attacking all for one.
'Cause
Again?
we're just have to
Yeah.
DH.
Again.
They're just like we just gotta DH this guy and tell
Yeah,
him.
or just like wait it out.
This
Yeah.
kind of like just reminds me of like Demon Slayer. The ending of
The-
Demon Slayer.
Like, spoilers for Demon Slayer.
No, I don't even care.
Screw
Screw your spoilers.
Shit.
Like,
That shit's been done since 2019.
yeah,
Like-
yeah.
But you never know. People could just want to
No,
watch the anime,
That's
right?
true, that's true, that's true.
But yeah, no, it does kind of remind me of Demon Slayer too.
Yeah.
Where they're just like,
And
It's a
I-
it's a
and I
time
didn't-
game. It's a
and
time
it's a
game.
time game.
And I didn't
yeah.
like that ending.
No, it was
like
bad.
it
It
was
was terrible.
It was not it, man.
It was mid.
And then we cut back to Deku and Shigaraki.
Yeah. Just like a small panel.
You have
Yeah.
like a bunch of news reporters in the sky
Yeah.
trying to catch
Oh
this
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
And
And then it's just being streamed.
then their YouTube streams or whatever.
Yeah, just running up the numbers.
Yeah.
Twitch streams, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gento's got like 7 million views or something.
Yeah, bro.
And then all these
goddamn.
random
We gotta
people-
get him on the pod.
All these
yeah.
random people like, yo, what country is this? What country is this? What's even happening? Like,
Yeah.
is this All Might's country?
Yeah. Because they were like, people were saying that they had given up hope. They thought Japan had already lost,
Yeah.
and now this is underdog story of Japan actually beating All for One. and
Let's
everything.
go,
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
Deku.
What is it? Hajime no Japan.
Yeah, sure. All right, Gachiakuta.
Why'd you
chapter
hurt him like
50.
that? Why'd you hurt him like
Why
that,
did I
bro?
hurt him?
Why'd you hurt him like that?
Gachiakuta chapter 50.
Yeah, this chapter was basically just it was basically just Engine versus
Jabber.
Jabber. Yeah.
Yep.
Engine?
Not Engine.
Was it not Engine?
No, it's
That's not Engine, my friend.
What's his name?
I
I
don't
don't
remember
know
his
his
name.
name.
He's the
I sure it
teacher.
was Engine.
He's
no,
the
no, it's not
teacher.
Engine.
Oh,
The
If it-
teacher.
Bro, Engine would have GG'd him, bro.
what
It's
is
the
the other
teacher.
guy?
It's the
It's,
teacher.
it's the other guy.
The one who's teaching Rudo.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
Him.
The one he doesn't like.
Rudo.
No, he doesn't like shit touching him.
Yeah.
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 And
Yeah.
Rudo.
Like, apparently he's had shit thrown at him his entire
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Traumatized and
Yeah.
shit. And shit. And shit. And shit.
It was decent. It was just a fight. It was decent. Like Jabber just kind of explaining his powers, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his was it right hand does poison?
Yeah, in his left hand, any
And
poison that he takes, he can emit with his
Yeah.
left hand.
Yeah, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, and he has like these claws on him.
Yeah. Also we see a new character.
The female one?
There's two female ones. One has like the cross in her eyes,
Yeah.
and she's working with Scissor Girl,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the other Vandal
Yeah.
girl.
The Vandal, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much it for the chapter, though.
Yeah, they're about to
But
go into
I
that
think
next fight.
I think
but they
he's gonna
didn't
die
really-
though.
The
Which
teacher?
The teacher guy.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
fair. I mean,
I
Jabber
see.
looks
I see.
like
If
him
anybody dies in that situation, I feel like it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way Engine loses.
Cause like I feel like the Rudo Jabber rivalry is like something.
There.
Kind of, yeah.
Consistent?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
And he just
definitely
has, he
feel
just
it.
has a crazy ass character design too.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
That's what I mean. Like this mangaka.
You can't kill
she-
you can't kill somebody with a sick ass character design. Like, it doesn't work
No,
like
this
that.
mangaka, she goes hard, bro.
Yeah.
Character designs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything.
Bro,
Like,
when I was doing the thumbnail, remember I told you I was like, oh, like I'll give you the John Wick one and everything like right after.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much detail and shit was going into the
Jabber?
weekly
Jabber?
one.
yeah.
So that took that basically took like the whole day instead. So that's the John Wick one was a little bit
Fucking
later.
Jabber.
Should we do Chainsaw
Black
Man?
Clover.
Black Clover?
Black Clover is actually pretty hype.
Damn, Black Clover, man.
Yeah.
So him he pulls
In
up.
terms of like this week's chapters,
Yeah.
I think that was the hypest one.
Damn, the guy that doesn't even read Black
I
Clover.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I know.
It was pretty hype.
Yeah, yeah.
It just like like to what you were saying about Himi last time was like he's too strong.
You know?
Yeah. No, Himi.
You know?
Himi.
You know?
Why are we calling him
You know?
Himi?
Himi Neutron. Because he's him.
You know? Why'd you feed into that? That's why I just kept spraying, you know. Why'd you feed into it?
I didn't know who he was talking about. I
Bro.
had no idea.
I
who
was
he
saying,
Bro.
you know, the whole time.
Bro, he's him. He's him, bro. The way he just hit that, like, what? His field...
Monozone?
Mana Zone, his fucking field spell.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Neverland, that's crazy. And
Yeah.
his country level.
Everyone.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was saying. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. That's way too
insane.
strong. And that means
and
Asta...
he stopped time too, right?
No, well, because kind of stop time, but like Asta, and we were saying if you did an anti-magic barrier that size, now
Yeah.
it seems like that's way more plausible because
Yeah,
of what
'cause
he
Yuno
just
can
You know,
do
just
it.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, what are these like
But Yuno's
scaling
been-
that
but
just
Yuno-
happen,
yeah.
bro?
But Yuno's
It's
been
fucked.
better at magic in
He has.
general.
Yeah, but anti-magic is different.
Yeah. But him being able to like the technique of a monozone for him to be able to construct
The
that
thing
at
is,
that size,
it's
that's probably hard for us
it's
to
like
do.
okay, with Yuno, the
Mhm.
thing is he has he has a spirit,
Yeah, he does.
right? She's like the
And
the
two
wind-
grimoires.
and two grimoires, right? So because he has those three things, and he's also like a royal
Lineage.
it kind of makes sense that he would have like a shit ton of magic.
But it's
compared to
the
other
thing is
people.
like the scale of like how it changed from what we've seen from Yuno to like
Yeah.
just immediately
Yeah.
now he's doing
yeah.
Wizard King shit.
Yeah. Like I'm almost beyond Wizard King shit now.
Yeah.
'Cause the fact
I
that he
mean,
was able to like,
Last time you guys saw him when he was fighting all those demons.
yeah, I guess you
right?
could say
In
that.
the Spade Kingdom or
It
whatever?
was Spade, yeah.
Yeah.
It was, so it's been a while actually.
I guess, but
Yeah, 'cause we've
it's
been-
only been a couple months in Spade, right? Or is it? I don't think the time skip was that big between Spade and when we come
No,
back.
I think it was only a couple months. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But we only saw Asa train for like 3 days.
That's also true.
Yeah, and he was able to like get so much stronger.
That's
so,
also true.
so.
But that's just weird to me. Like even like that training.
No,
stuff,
100%.
like,
But the
weird.
fact that his mana zone it like amps up everybody else, makes
Yeah.
his enemies weaker.
it's
On top of that, he can like control space there,
Yeah.
so that time doesn't.
this guy
affect him
pulled
as
out a
much.
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah.
I literally said that, bro. I said he activated a field spell.
Yeah,
Like-
for real, he did.
Is he activating like?
It's
Is
Seal of Orichalcos, bro.
is he using? Actually, no. Silver Calculus is like the best way to put it.
Yeah.
But is he using both of his grimoires
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the same
Yeah,
time?
he is at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, because his one is wind, right, and the other one is
So how is that
space.
buffing them up? How is he buffing them up?
I think because of the because he has a spirit,
Okay.
she's able to buff people up, and then his his space was able to like
Yeah.
cover an
They were so
area.
quick to call him Wizard King. Yeah.
Yeah, and then at the end he's like,
I like the his line at the end.
yeah,
You're probably
no,
about to say
you
it.
can say it. You can say it.
No, you say
You
it.
say it.
You have the voice acting skills.
You called him Hemi, bro.
Yeah, you did.
Like,
Was it Lucius is like, oh, you are my rival, and he's
You're
like,
like-
you're not my rival.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
Because it's
You are
Asta's
not
his rival,
Yeah.
my
right?
rival.
yeah.
Because like Asta's like the guy.
Yeah.
Once Asta comes, is like what the fuck is he gonna be?
Yuno's rival is actually Asta.
Asta.
Yeah.
So like yeah, if Yuno's doing this shit, what the fuck? And like we're assuming that Asta's gonna have like that hero entrance,
Oh,
where like you know
100%.
shit's going.
100%.
Shit'll probably hit the fan. It'll go
Yeah.
bad for like
Yeah.
the knights, and Asta pulls up. So if Yuno's doing this shit, what the fuck is Asta gonna be doing?
Yeah.
Like what
Some crazy
level
shit.
is this guy gonna be at?
I think you had mentioned it before, or somebody had mentioned it, where Asta might just split Julius and Lucius with his Zeton.
I did say that.
You
said
did say
that.
that, right?
He said
And
that.
I think that's what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Asada.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Asada.
Wow, dude. You
This
said
hasn't
that?
happened yet. Relax.
You
bro.
said that?
But I said
Yeah,
that.
but he
my
said that,
God.
bro.
Asada.
It's coming.
The Darth
It's coming.
Vader. It was into my
It's
Darth
like,
Vader
I can't
theory.
believe you said that,
Yeah.
dude.
Asada.
That was way
Uh,
back, bro.
So long
That
ago.
was so long ago. Yeah.
It's just been taking forever. He's been taking breaks and shit.
Yeah,
too, right?
breaks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chainsaw.
But you said that, dude. That's crazy.
The thing is, like, where's Yami in all this? You know? Okay. Okay, bro. Okay, bro.
That was on live TV.
What the fuck?
All right, Chainsaw Man. 120, I think. I don't know.
I'm a lot. I don't know.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Okay, bro?
I feel violated.
You did it to me. You did it to me.
It was a handshake. You turned it into some other shit.
Anyways, so Asa Yoru.
Asa
And Yoru.
You want to take a 5-minute
Yeah,
break?
do you need a breather, bro?
No, I'm good.
Shake it off.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Anyways,
Asa, you know?
Asa and Yoru.
Yeah.
Yoru's basically telling Asa, focus on some pain. You won't be worried about fear.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's telling her to turn her nail into a weapon. Basically, I don't know what else really happens.
I mean, Asa talked about like her fears of like companionship and
like being lonely.
Yeah.
And stuff like
and
that.
she's like, "Why would I trust you? You never opened up to me."
Yeah.
And they're sort of
like
having
you're a
this
scary devil. Like, why the fuck would I trust you?
Yeah,
Et cetera, et cetera. Like,
Yeah.
she like finally like
like
if she was keeping her cool like this whole time. We finally got to see her true colors,
100%,
like what she's actually feeling emotionally and
Yeah.
mentally and stuff.
Okay.
Keeping her cool emotions.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
And then after we saw the falling devil, and she's like, "Oh yeah, main course."
Yeah, dude, the fucking the trolley that she had with like whatever was like on it, like the guy with like
Oh,
the
that big
stitched
ass
up.
thing. What is that?
I don't know, but
It was like a worm. Or
Yeah,
some shit.
I thought it was like a snail or like a slug or something. I don't even know.
Same shit that I
The-
just said. Basically families. Why do you have to make that distinction?
It was weird, man.
he's like, "Yo, I need to make this mine."
No, it's just
Yeah.
well, like a worm's a little bit different.
Slug worm, same shit,
no,
bro.
man. Don't say that.
But yeah, I feel like it's gonna hit like a climax, probably maybe next chapter.
Yeah.
Not like the full climax, but like where like Asa, Yoru have to actually face this.
So you still think Chainsaw Man's gonna
Oh, for
help
sure.
save him?
For sure.
Yeah.
Because
You
the
don't think
last,
Asa's got this?
because
No,
because
she
because of the
doesn't.
last time we saw Denji and Nayuta warned Denji of like a devil
Yeah.
that pulled up.
Yeah.
And she also
And-
said something smells bad too, right?
But
She's
but
talking
does-
about that
doesn't
devil.
this- But doesn't this kind of hype up the War Devil? Because we've been kind of
Downplaying
we've
her.
been downplaying the War Devil where
Yeah.
she's not on the same level as the Control Devil
But-
or any of these other ones.
But
Yeah.
I feel like
So-
that's fair because of the way that this falling devil reacted. Like it's going
But if you
after
can-
Yoru.
But if you can focus on your pain and not worry about the fear, it's not that hard to deal with this
But-
fear.
but even-
this falling devil.
But even Yoru wasn't saying like we can beat this devil. Yoru was saying I can help you survive. We can get out of here.
But with
Yeah, yeah.
Asa's, with this being the first time she's kind of letting her emotion out, I guess she could step.
But how is that
into-
gonna buff the war devil?
No, but she could step.
They don't even
she-
have a
but she
weapon
could-
yet.
But she could step in. That's what I'm saying. She can step into getting.
Well, I mean,
this
she could like
weapon.
rip off her arm.
That's
and
what I'm
then
saying.
make
Like,
that a
if she's
sword.
willing to
And then
like, survive, whatever she's
the
willing
war
to do
devil
to
takes
survive.
over, then she's gonna regen, right?
I guess maybe.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna
If
buff
she's willing,
them.
I mean, depends. Like, if she's finally letting like her true self be known,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
this could be part of her creating like like a weapon out of herself, which is actually like her best
No,
weapon.
or
I guess,
like,
but
you know how she had the flashback to the cat?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she can create a weapon out of her memories?
no,
Like take a piece of
No.
her memory, make that into a weapon?
I don't think so.
That'd be
I
crazy.
think I
though.
think she'd be able to use her memory and find like a random cat and still have that type of
feeling towards
feeling
it.
towards it and have that connection between her memory and like a
and
random
the cat, and then make a sword.
Yeah, I think maybe she could do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just the way that the falling devil was like the dialogue
Yeah.
was like it didn't think that the war devil was anything crazy.
Yeah.
So like to me like that I feel like if we were gonna just right now currently rank the
Devils.
four
Devils.
horsemen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's probably war devil last,
Yeah.
control, then famine, and then death.
Yeah.
Like at the
Yeah,
top.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like why would the falling devil want to go after the war devil if the war devil is something so OP?
Well,
Yeah,
even with the
that's
war,
true.
even with the
That's
war
true.
devil being like the weakest,
But she
it's
was
still
ordered by-
it's still gotta be like a
Ordered
step
by
ahead of
death or some
everything.
Yeah,
shit.
like she was ordered by a primordial.
But
fear,
still,
right,
like
or
what,
something.
like yeah, and then we'd
No,
assume
she's
that
the
that's
primal
death.
feel.
But there's
of fear.
multiple.
There's
There are
multiple.
She said
yeah.
that there's like this is only the first of
Yeah.
many
yeah,
to come,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So if we were to assume that they continue with the primordial fears,
yeah,
then death would be the very last one to appear,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
yeah,
So even if like would you think death would just send like fodder at the war devil?
If it was that weak.
Yeah. No, I mean like if Death knew the true strength of War Devil,
No,
do you think he would just send? There you go.
100%.
So then,
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like this is
like Denji, 100%. I agree with you. Denji has to pull up.
But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
For her to
But
survive.
I'm saying like this can
plus
be.
with like his psychotic nature, like
yeah.
that Fall
this
Devil's
can-
not gonna
but
do
this-
shit to
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
So here's-
yeah.
But what I'm saying is this can be, like the first time in history that the War Devils essentially like evolved.
Yeah.
Like finding like that first, like the actual like that companion that actually works together, like the way they think. Like, because the only reason like Chainsaw Man's so deadly is because it happened to be Denji, right? If it was somebody else that was Chainsaw Man, they would have died in part 1.
Possibly.
Because
yeah.
Denji's just so
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
works.
Yeah,
it works with him so well, right?
Yeah.
So in that same way, if Asa's like the perfect companion for the War Devil, we
Yeah.
can see it
like multiply
getting up,
multiply her power,
getting
essentially.
stronger, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but the
Right.
only reason it works with Denji is because of his like nature itself.
Unpredictableness and everything, yeah. But the same thing, so it could be her nature, like her stepping into this could be.
But they rely
that step, 'cause
rely
so
on
far
weapons.
She's been shit, right?
But they rely on weapons.
Yeah.
I know they do,
Denji just relies on craziness in his chainsaws.
but like her willingness to.
Your words can be a weapon.
Naruto.
But I'm saying like now like she's opening up with Yoru, they're gonna. I guess it could change their relationship, instead of having it where Yoru's like, let me take over, let me like whatever.
I don't know. I just don't see that being like a buff to them. Like in the sense that like they go from being like whatever they are now till just like the OP.
I'm not saying they're OP
No,
now.
no,
I'm not
whatever,
saying
whatever. I'm just saying I'm
Just
exaggerating.
enough to
I'm just
fight.
exaggerating.
Yeah.
I'm just exaggerating the point that like now that they're like this strong devil just because they opened up and they have a companionship now.
I can
I don't see
it.
that. I feel like they
The only
rely
reason I
on
can see it,
weapons. They rely on weapons and they don't have a weapon. And not only that,
like,
when
with
we consider what could have possibly made War Devil OP back in the day was
Yeah.
nukes. Guess who ate the fucking nukes? Chainsaw Man.
But what I'm saying is, if you have Asa, like she's coming to terms with herself and whatever companionship, whatever. If she's willing to rip off her arm,
Okay.
she's gotta have the most attachment to
Her
herself.
body parts. Yeah.
Because out of everything else, she just like thinks like shit, like she's depressed and everything,
But
whatever.
Or maybe her
you
hair.
could, but you could also put
Anything
that
that
into
she
a
creates
point.
from herself.
There are some
has to be
people that
stronger.
think in a way where they don't care about their physical body; they care about their
other
spiritual and their mental. What if she's like that?
Maybe.
Yeah.
So
that's
like
true.
you
But
know
I'm
you
saying
can't
there's-
just
but I'm
immediately
saying-
say
but I'm
that
saying
like
there's potential
physical.
there for her to.
No, there
win
is,
on
there
her
is.
own.
But like I also don't think that buff of saying yo let me just rip my arm
Yeah.
off and make it into a weapon is enough to beat the falling devil.
Okay.
If we're considering
Well-
that the death devil is like the final primordial and he's the one that sent this falling devil,
Yeah.
I just
But
don't see him sending
what I'm
fodder
saying.
at the war
That's what
devil.
I'm saying. It's like it's playing into like them everyone undermining her. Like we're all like even the
Underestimating.
readers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's what
true.
I'm saying. It's playing
I
into
guess.
that, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like this could be like the first time in history where
Yeah.
they end up working so well together that we're gonna see it similar to part 1 in that way, where we'll see these fights and whatever that Asa goes through, and then kind of realize that it's only working in the way that's working because it's Asa and Yoru,
Yeah.
right? And, like I mean, literally her it's literally night and day, right? Like
It
her
is
fucking
literally
name.
night and day. Yeah.
Yeah, so like, I think it makes sense.
I don't know. I just don't see it being that
I
much.
can I can see it go both ways, but having them show, having them show this in this chapter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like why would they do that and still have Chainsaw Man come and save them,
So
right?
But I
Unless
think
it's just set up for like later on.
that's what I think.
which is fair. That's fine too.
Yeah.
But
I was looking on at the Chainsaw Man Reddit and
Yeah.
somebody posted a post about like multiple primordial fears.
Yeah.
So we have falling, suffocation,
Yeah.
darkness and unknown,
Drowning.
beasts, death, motion, noise, mutation and disease, pain, isolation, deep sea, God, fire, famine,
God.
cold.
fear of God.
That's crazy.
That's a crazy devil.
That would be
Yeah.
insane.
The God devil? Like what the
That's
fuck?
a lot. That's a lot to throw at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like those could be potential like ones
Yeah.
that he picks to like send next or
For sure.
whatever if like
Yeah.
they all end up being primordials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see.
Yeah. I just thought I'd mention
Oh, that's cool.
because we were thinking about
cool.
like what are primordial
Yeah,
feels
we're
like.
down.
Yeah.
We're dumb as
we're
hell.
dumb as fuck.
We couldn't think of shit.
No, we
we were
couldn't.
sitting there like death. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Jujutsu
Jujutsu
Kaisen.
Kaisen.
Jeez Louise.
Cheese Louise.
What's up?
Crazy chapter.
The
You think so?
Yeah.
The
That was decent.
Nah.
The Yoryuza explanation
I
was
like the
insane.
explanation.
was so dope.
So
I like
dope.
the explanation,
Yeah.
but overall,
So
the
what was
chapter
the
okay.
explanation?
Well, the explanation was like, how can somebody with the construction CT become efficient and
Yeah.
effective with their
Cursed energy
their
output.
cursed energy and the usage
Yeah.
of their CT?
Yeah.
And the way that it's explained is she did a lot of research on like how can bugs and
Do all these things.
do all these things like
Yeah.
carry like
10 times their
10
weight.
times their weight,
Oh,
travel
Yeah.
such
Yeah.
distances
Because they have that
over the sea with
exterior
like
shell.
a butterfly or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
They have
yeah.
that exoskeleton or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's like stronger outside.
Yeah.
So then she formulated her CT to be like
An insect.
an insect.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I thought that explanation of like getting that efficiency, the power,
Yeah, it
That
made
was really
and
dope.
everything
It
was like
helps.
It was
it
really
was really
dope.
Yeah,
dope.
because she kind of just whipped this out of nowhere last chapter.
But it's
Yeah.
also like
So
it
it's
kind of
nice
goes
that we
back to
got it
like
right
Maya
after.
as well. It's like she was so inefficient with her like,
Yeah.
output.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it kind of like we see another construction user and like we see how they're using it and like
Yeah.
why they're able to be efficient and
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
effective with it. So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
It is.
And then we got Sukuna's explanation of like with the Shikigami and like why they look
Yo, This guy's
different.
pulling out
Yeah.
Shikigami that we never seen
Bro.
Megami use.
Bro, because
Yeah.
you had noted like a couple chapters ago
Mm.
that he's only doing like half the signs.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then here he explains the reason why he's only doing half the sign.
It's because they're more unstable.
And it's like more fluid and it like
So his curse energy just doesn't destroy them.
yeah. And his like because even though it's inefficient because he has so much cursed energy, it just works fine.
It just works fine. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when he actually constructs them, they're fucking
beasts.
crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, so the panel of the
So, hold on.
yeah.
Just when he's like, you're saying he wouldn't have destroyed them. Is it because Megami Shikigami are just weak?
I think it's
In
because he has
particular?
so much like his curse energy is so potent that
Okay,
like
so
Because he
so-
pulled out this deer and he pulled out this bull.
No, so not them. We're talking about like
Because
The-
those aren't.
the dogs.
No, we're talking about the dogs. So you know
The
how like the
dogs?
dogs looked way different
Okay.
than and he didn't do the full hand sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So normally you have to do the full hand sign
Yeah.
to get like a stable shikigami.
No, that's what. Yeah.
But he only did half of it because it's one, it was quicker,
Mm-hmm.
and then like two, when they come out, like he would because he has so much cursed energy, he doesn't need a fully stable shikigami. Whereas
Yeah.
if Megami was to do only half the sign,
yeah.
it wouldn't
It wouldn't be shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd just
What
be
about
whatever.
Nue? Did he do the same
I think
thing
it
with
was
Nue?
with Nue.
I thought he did the
was
full thing.
No, I think Nue
he
was
did the full
also-
thing.
It's
Yeah.
weird. It's like is it or the shot that we're seeing the panel? Is it
after
after like is he like getting
done?
done with? Like,
Oh yeah, 'cause I
Yeah.
remember we did.
We
talk
weren't
about
sure
that.
about
We
it,
did talk
yeah.
about it,
know.
But then like I feel like he was because of when we saw him pull out the divine dog.
They looked way different.
They looked different, and the hand sign was different.
Yeah.
So I feel like he has been changing up the hand signs.
yeah,
Yeah.
he has,
Okay.
which is really dope
Cool.
on Gage's part to be like
The
Such a little
attention to
thing.
detail.
attention to detail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
and also speaks to how fucking crazy Sukuna is.
But yeah, the deer,
The deer was sick.
Yo.
the deer was crazy.
What was it, like peace or something?
Just tranquil. Just
The
tranquil
tranquility
deer.
of peace or something.
Yeah,
Tranquil
just
deer.
fucking constant reverse curse technique.
Reverse
Yeah.
curse technique. Like, bro, I didn't even think that he had an
That's actually crazy.
animal that could do that.
That's actually
Yeah.
crazy.
But can we just please talk about that shot real quick? It's Sukuna
And a deer-
standing in front of the deer,
Yeah.
right? Bro, you gonna tell me that's not a fucking Dragon Ball Z character right there? But he's standing in a full gi, everything, like everything, full shot. I'm like, that's a fucking Dragon Ball Z character. Do you guys not see that?
No, I
The
didn't-
man's
I
look
didn't
out
see
here
it.
looking like Goku and Gohan.
Let me see this.
I have to look at
I
it.
want to see
Dude,
if
please
I-
pull it
But
up.
honestly,
Pull
I
it
like
up.
that. I like that he chose a deer for that.
Yeah.
Cause like, I don't know. Like for me, it reminds Gardevoir from Pokemon,
Yeah.
and she has that little
This one?
Yeah.
like in Super.
You gonna
Smash
tell me
Bros.
that's not a fucking gi? That's 100% like
that's
Goku.
But-
Gohan.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know, like,
bro.
Super Smash Bros. When you summon Gardevoir,
Yeah.
and she has a little ring around you.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
It reflects everything.
yeah.
That's what it reminded me of when they.
But
explained
like
the deer.
I was like, damn, like if this deer can do reverse curse technique,
Yeah.
you fucking merge this and Nue. Like the merging factor is insane.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we thought Maharoga was gonna come out.
Yeah.
It's just
Dude.
it's the
He's got the rings.
sacred treasure.
Yeah,
Get
so
the
I think
rings
he's
around
he's
him.
gonna pull it out soon.
Can he pull out the sword? If he can just pull out the ring, can he not just pull out the sword?
He probably can.
Yeah, how is
That
he
would be fucking
pull-
broken.
and
That'd be
also
crazy.
pulling out the ring, is that giving him access to these other ones? Because
no,
he didn't,
not
cause,
sure.
'cause he didn't pull these
He
guys
didn't-
out until after he got the ring.
Because I feel like that's still something that he's cooking. Like Sukuna's still cooking with
Yeah.
that.
I think he's waiting for your Yuza to use
Something.
use her domain,
Oh,
and then
okay.
he's probably gonna pull out Maharoga or something.
Oh,
That would
okay,
be
that's fair.
fucking
That
broken.
makes sense.
Yeah.
He just
Makes
breaks
sense.
the barrier just because
Yeah.
he's so
That makes
massive.
sense.
He's
Yeah,
a fucking.
That
and
makes
the thing
sense.
is, and his swords are like
makes sense.
anti-cursed
Yeah, yeah.
shit swords,
Yeah.
so then he could just completely destroy domains
Yeah.
probably.
That's fair.
So like that's what
Yeah.
I was saying is like if he can just pull out the rings, can he not just pull out the fucking swords
Sword
themselves?
itself? I don't think
Maybe.
so.
Because I think they were also sacred treasures or some shit.
But they're attached. Are you talking about like the sword that Megami used?
No, the sword that
Maharoga
Maharoga.
used? I think they're attached to his
It's-
Are
body.
you
Yeah.
sure? I
I
thought they were
think.
also sacred treasures.
They're like
Weren't they floating?
no, they're attached, like they're his arms. They're like attached to his
Oh.
arms. So I don't know how that works.
Mm.
Like possibly, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
We could
Yeah.
we could definitely see him pull it out.
Yeah,
That'd
that'd
be
be
If
crazy.
he's doing
though.
like these like half incantations or whatever,
Yeah.
yeah. We could
No,
see that
but
happen.
like the way he used Megami's curse techniques.
yeah.
So he used the rabbits to like swarm
To
her,
Yeah, to like.
and then he dropped the elephant on her, right?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the exact same
The
thing.
shot him
With-
floating
with-
up.
yeah,
he's like a
with
fucking-
Reggie.
Yo, so first when
We
he's
fought
floating in
Reggie.
the air, he's like flying in the air. I'm like, bro, is he Dragon Ball Z character?
No, he
Same
is right
thing.
now. He
Yeah,
is.
he is, bro. But it's the same thing he did to
Reggie.
Reggie.
yeah.
When he
What's
fought
his name?
Reggie. Yeah.
Yeah, Megami did to Reggie. Yeah.
Nah, this is.
But he didn't change those ones.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
But they were just way more rabbits and just a bigger elephant.
Wasn't that same size?
I think.
It looked like it was like same size.
No, the elephant like made the whole like stadium like. How would you explain it?
collapse.
break.
Collapse. But, like it like like expanded in a way.
Oh.
That's what it looked like in the panel.
Yeah.
To me, it looked like it was the same size. But that's
Mm.
fair. I mean,
But yeah, I
because
guess.
with her with her armor on, she's probably
Mhm.
bigger. And then
So do we think she's gonna
sizes.
go into her domain now or what?
I mean,
I don't know. A
she looked, she
construction
looked crazy as
domain?
hell at the end of the chapter.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
She's like, yo,
she's out of her armor. And
So
shit,
she's
and
like-
she's just like, what the fuck?
Sukuna's just like
You tell
trolling
me you've
her.
already
Yeah.
felt
And-
love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the felt
Like-
love because like he was like
Yeah.
trolling her like this is all the love you got, and then she's like, wait, you've already felt love before?
Yeah.
Who's bitch?
And then
Who's
the panel,
loving you?
and then the panel of Sukuna just like the cheeky, you see
Yeah.
the cheeky ass smile.
Yeah.
Fucking troll, bro. And then she's like, yeah, I'm gonna show you like what like true lover is or whatever.
Yeah.
So like she's probably about to pop off.
You're gonna
But
be hilarious though. If Sukuna's like, yeah, I felt true love before. It was Yuji's dad.
wait, what?
No.
That's Kenny.
No.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Mhm.
I'm tripping.
Close up, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah, what just happened?
I'm tripping. I got my fault. I got the two people confused.
But yeah, no, I don't. Who do you think who do you think Sukuna was loving? I think he was just going into Megumi's
I think it's
memories.
I don't think he
Urame.
was loving
I think it's
anyone.
Urame.
Yeah.
I think he was just looking into
Sure.
Megumi's
Yeah.
memories.
I don't think he
Yeah.
actually did love anyone.
So
like
cause like his memories, like he probably got
Yeah.
the memories and the
I mean,
emotions
same
from
thing
it.
with. Oh yeah.
because even with him being able to pull out the Shikigami, I feel like he's tapping into Megumi's.
Memories and
Memory.
stuff.
But he
Yeah.
also had access to Yuji's memories too, right?
That's what,
But
yeah, exactly.
but it's
Yeah.
it could also be that's also true. So
Yeah.
but I feel like it's also a thing that like going back to like my theory, he's 100% fought a 10
He's fought one for
shadows.
sure.
Oh yeah.
He's
for
fought
sure.
one for
100%
sure because the
sure.
way that he pulled out the deer and the bull,
Everything. Yeah.
and like the way that he's changing up the signs,
Yeah.
it makes sense that he's seen this before.
From
Yeah.
like an actual like somebody who's mastered it.
Yeah.
And all 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like 100%. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yo, the other
Or
thing.
it could just be like his knowledge of cursed energy.
Yeah.
He's just so experienced that he knows he can manipulate that shit in that way.
The other thing that we
Mm.
totally glossed over was your Yuza fighting in the Heian era, and they
Mhm.
like named
Yeah,
dropped
they're
like the 5 deadly
like-
generals or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then she destroyed them. We don't know who
and
they are.
we don't know who they are.
Uryu?
And then they
The-
dropped like a family name too.
And a
fucking-
family name.
the fucking sky grabber.
Oh really?
She was the leader. And
Oh,
she like of one of the forces.
Oh, and she defeated.
And
her?
she defeated her, and then that's how she got in with the Fugiwara clan.
Fugiwara.
Yeah,
clan,
Fugiwara.
yeah.
And
So
then
what
it
clan
also
is
makes
that?
it also makes sense why Uryu hates that clan.
Oh yeah, because she does say that earlier on.
Yeah,
that, like when she's fighting Utah,
Yeah.
that you're one of these. Oh yeah, shit.
yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Because she
word.
just
Yeah,
inherently, if somebody's pissing her off, she
Yeah.
always immediately just points it back to this clan.
Yeah.
You must be part of this clan.
So then is she
That's
like?
crazy.
So is your Yuza's not part of that clan?
No, she got in because of her strength.
Okay, but did she marry someone in the clan then? Like
She's
is
trying to
Yuta-
marry Sukuna, bro.
Sukuna only, bro.
No,
No,
you.
but she
So
came back.
so that line where
Yeah.
she explains, she's like, you must be part of this clan.
Yeah.
It's not actually that Yuto is part of that clan.
Oh,
It
just
was
because
it's
she
her
ex-
it's her saying.
It's just
So
her,
it got
yeah.
cleared up recently, maybe a month or two ago,
Okay,
that it was
word,
actually just a
word.
saying. Like if anybody's ticking her
Oh,
off,
she just says
she just
that.
instantly goes to you must be part of that clan.
Oh, okay. Makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I hope we get like a high-end era flashback.
That
just
would
to
be
see
cool,
these
100%.
beast-ass
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Or even if they ended up coming back.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I think a flashback would be cool.
Yeah.
Like that.
I would like a flashback.
Like that theme. Like
just
can
like
you
when they did it with
imagine?
Hajime. Like
Yeah.
that show was just nice to see.
You
But like an
Honestly.
actual like 3, 4, 5 chapters
Pure
or some
A
shit.
flashback?
Yeah.
I don't
Just like pure.
You think he'll do it?
It'd be
Well, I don't know if
sick.
he'd do it, but
No.
like
That'd
I
be
feel
cool.
like that'd be
It would be
so
cool.
cool.
It
Like it would
would.
change up the whole like
Dynamic.
dynamic and like the characters, the themes,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
everything. Like it would be kind of cool.
It'd
It
be
would
a
be cool.
completely change of pace too.
Change of pace, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I think that's.
I think that's it.
I think we covered it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
I
I know. Go in our comments. Let us know what you guys thought about the chapters. Let us know what you guys thought about maybe anything we've spoke about here, theories, conversations, discussions.
Yep.
If you guys have any theories, put them in the comments. We'll definitely go through them. We'll talk about them if we see any.
100%.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications. In our description is our TikTok and our Twitter. Instagram is coming literally never. Yeah, that's all that you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching.
Peace.
Peace.